What's up YouTube? Thank you for tuning back in. This is D from Desert Tactical. So, not too long ago, Feyachi got in contact with a really good friend of mine and fellow YouTuber, Ryan Dirty Outdoors, and they offered to send him this weapon light. So, once he got it, he reviewed it. It's already done on his channel, but he came up with the idea of sending this weapon light to a couple other different gun tubers for testing and review. I happen to be the first within the ones that he chose, so this is my review on the Feyachi HL-20. The Feyachi HL-20 weapon light comes in this little box right there. Let's do a quick unboxing. So what you get is a user manual, which nobody will read. You also get two sets of CR123A batteries. The light runs on 2. You also get a set of tools here. So you get an Allen wrench. You also get this little doodad here to tighten down your tension screw on your light onto your weapon. And you get set of rail keys to fit most guns out there. It does come pre-installed with the Glock rail key, but you get your SIG P320, you get Smith & Wesson, you get your 1913 rail key right there, and lastly you also get a Beretta 92 rail key. So here is the light itself. Let me give you a good shot of that. So up front and the controls. So that is what you get inside the box of the Feyachi HL-20 weapon light. Alright, so quick rundown of the specs. It is a 400 lumen weapon light. It is advertised as having a 150 meter throw, made out of aluminum alloy. The control tabs are plastic, and it is IPX4 rated, meaning it cannot be submerged, but it is resistant to water splashes. Now, as far as the controls, they are reversed, which is something that I really dislike. So what that means is you will push down on the left tab for constant, you will push down on the right tab for momentary, and there is no strobe function. Alright guys, so there it is on my Glock 19X. The weapon is clear, so no magazine and nothing in the chamber. So the weapon light did go on there quite easily, but you will need a coin, a tool, or the little key included to tighten down your weapon light onto your gun because it is not QD. So two big negatives on this weapon light is number one, holsters. I don't know anybody that makes holsters for this weapon light, but I'm pretty sure you can find somebody that can direct mold like Border Town holsters. Number two is those reverse controls. So pushing down on the left tab with my support hand thumb for constant and pushing down on the right tab with my trigger finger for momentary is a huge no-go, at least for me. So now it's time to go out to the range and try this pistol light out in low light settings. Alright, so made it out to the range to try out the Feyachi HL-20 weapon light. Notice I'm using a Safariland ALS holster, however, the gun with this weapon light does not seat properly, nor does it lock into place as it should. First, I took 5 shots from 10 yards and the target was well lit, as well as my surroundings. However, I had to get used to those reverse controls. So I then took it back to 15 yards and fired another 5 shots, and the results were about the same. The target was very visible at this distance. I then went down to 25 yards and shot another 5 rounds. At this distance, I could still positively ID my target, but my surroundings were a lot dimmer. However, the target was still lit. So in my conclusion, it's an affordable option, but the reverse controls are a deal breaker, at least they are for me. Finding a holster for it could also be tricky, so keep that in mind. For a nightstand gun, I can see this light working, however, I would not recommend this for duty use or for range use. The light will go back to Ryan Dirty Outdoors, only to be sent out to another gun tuber for more testing and review, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, till next time, peace.